Christchurch News with ePark Canterbury at 2 locations, Logistics Drive and Parking Island off Russie Road. eparkcanterbury.co.nz.
You've got some update for us in terms of positive news when it comes to, is it social or emergency housing, Phil?
Just some figures I got just last week. Emergency housing in the Canterbury area, and this is for families and households, it has seen a 45% reduction in 12 months. Instead of 330 families in emergency housing, there's now only 183. It's still 183 too much, but at least we're heading in the right direction, which is good. And it gives families, kids and stuff like that, bedroom of their own, or maybe share a bedroom with another brother or sister. But at least we're heading in the right direction, which is fantastic news.
What do you put that down to? Are we just getting things sorted across some of the NGOs and council housing, or what?
Oh, no, the OCHT, Otatahi Housing Trust, has been working extremely hard. I loved my time when I was on there, getting more houses put in. Carey Street was one, and we're just quietly getting on top of it. And Christchurch Canterbury is leading the country, so we're doing well.
Something good. Right, the union has voted no confidence in the new Littleton Port CEO. What is your reaction to that? I'm not passing the buck here, but it is a CCHL thing, and I'm sure, I do know that they're on top of it and they'll deal with it. So I don't really know a lot about it from what I've read in the paper, sorry. Okay, that's right. Do you think, or do you hope that things can be sorted out pretty fast, considering there's been so many different CEOs in recent years?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, things are settling down and a lot better. So we just got to work together. We've got the new chair of CCHL, who is a very good relationship building person, and I have every faith in what they're doing. Okay.
The search for a new CEO for council has begun. Who are you looking for? And what's their pay going to be? Because what I do know with those recruitment companies is they stand to benefit if the CEO's pay goes up exorbitantly, because they can clip the ticket. How are you going to stop that, Phil?
The people that are out there doing the recruiting, there is it's like selling your house. It's a commission they get for selling if you sell your house, it's a commission they'll get for finding the right person.
Will that be based on the person's salary though, or will it be based? Do they get a standard fee?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. I think what I hear, it's a standard fee because I'm on that committee. We're actually more concentrating on finding the right person. The remuneration will pop out of that towards the end.
But the reason why I asked that is because I think the last CEO was on well over, was getting more than the New Zealand Prime Minister. Are we going to be a bit more realistic this time? Because there's always that market myth that you have to pay the correct talent to get the right people. But that's dreamed up by recruitment companies, isn't it? Because they stand to gain, because the market myth goes up and up and up and it never goes down or down or down.
Yeah, well, you're right. Things are changing. The new CE for Auckland is I feel, I'm not quite sure, I do know what number is, but it's not up to me to say, is a realistic number. And I think people are being a lot more realistic in what's happening around the place, and I'm sure that's where we'll head.
Give me the good characteristics of your dream CEO.
When in the good old days in my previous life, when I used to hire people in my old job, 80% of what I used to look for was the personality of the person, be it male, be it female, it doesn't matter, and how you're going to get on with them and how they relate to other staff. So that's where I will be sort of looking at it from my point of view.
Do you know if you've had many candidates yet?
No. We haven't even got a long list yet, and it hasn't actually, it hasn't, registration of interest hasn't shut yet.
Okay, I won't be applying, don't worry. Labour's campaign to build the bridge on Pages Road. I thought the bridge on Pages Road was being built, but what's in dispute is whether or not the government will come to the party and fund part of it. Is that correct?
This is absolutely correct. It hasn't stopped. We've just finished the consultation on it. We now go into detailed design on it and then go and get the consents for it, probably running side by side. So that's probably at least 18 months' work, a year's work to get to that point. But I've been I've been working directly with the government, and we had a meeting with them last week on site and talked to them about that, on how important it is for the people, the whole community in Brighton, to be able to get out of there quick if the rot's setting in from one way or another.
So you confident then that government officials understand the need for this bridge to be upgraded, this whole thoroughfare to be upgraded?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. We've designed stuff beyond the bridge into Brighton itself. I don't believe, my personal view is, we don't need that yet, because the important thing is the bridge and the road out to Anzac Drive to get people in and out.
Yeah. So let's hope the government goes ahead with it, right?
The other thing, Chris, I'll just butt in there. The other thing that we've been talking to the government about is funding I know Brougham Street came to a bit of a grinding halt, but the most important thing on Brougham Street, from my point of view, is the over-bridge crossing at Collins Street, because that's the only set of traffic lights that's actuated by someone pushing a button, and it's a bit of a nuisance. So if we can get that over-bridge in, it'll just make things a damn sight safer for everyone and make the traffic flow better.
Simeon Brown's already said that's a no-go, though, so how are you going to twist his arm?
Oh, we just keep talking, do a bit of relationship building. We'll see how because we took him out there as well and had a look at that as well, because he was in town last week.
Oh, this is breaking news. I didn't realise this. I mean, I knew he was in town, but I didn't realise you took him out to that crossing. What was this is good. This is interesting, Phil. And what was his response? Was he a little bit shocked and thought, shivers? I mean, it is a pretty dangerous. I mean, I think Megan Woods did a video the other day on social media, and she was right when she was doing it in front of that road. And you think, I don't think I would want my kids crossing that road to go to school in the morning, even if the traffic lights do work.
That's right. And the other thing, and it's not all the time, the other thing, sometimes someone will arrive, they'll press the button, there's no cars coming, so they cross the road. And then the traffic lights go red, and all the cars sit there and go, there's no one on the crossing, and they get a wee bit upset. So an overbridge would solve all of that. So I've taken the minister, not me, we took out the minister, and we had a look last week. Just to show them, because you can read all the reports you like from consultants and everything, you can't beat seeing it in the flesh.
Yeah, totally agree. Well, that's almost breaking news. Thank you, Phil. Phil Mauger, Christchurch Mayor, good to see you. Thanks so much for your time.
Good on you, buddy. See you around.